Hello everyone, welcome back to part one of our series, Does This Mall Have It All? We're going to be reviewing the malls of the Bucks County area, and we're going to be deeming them if they have it all based on our 6-factor 5-point scale.
The scale involves food, clothing, presentation, entertainment value, seasonal festivity, and its anchor stores. For a perfect score on the scale would be 30 points, as each point is rated on 1 to 5 points. Zero is a possible score. 0 would be they don't have any of it at all. For example, if there was no food court, that would be a 0 for food. What are our thoughts?
Okay, so for food, the Neshaminy Mall does have a food court.
It has one restaurant.
It has one restaurant in it.
So that's a 1.
Stir Fry 88. So it gets a 1. 1 for one restaurant in it.
Yes.
And we didn't go there, but it looked really boring.
Yeah, it's like your average, stir fry place in a mall.
Yeah. So
I've eaten there before. It's not great.
So it's a 1. Okay. For food, it gets a 1 out of 5.
I would say. Would you say 4 or 5 for clothing?
For clothing, a 5 out of 5 for clothing.
Well,
that's crazy talk.
That's true. It doesn't have
I say like
a
3. Yeah, there's no Saks Fifth Avenue, so on our scale that knocks it down a few pegs.
Yeah.
But
it does have clothing stores. About the only thing it does have. Popular Silks, for example, which sells garments of
like Indian headdresses and like robes and stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously, we're gonna be going there a lot in our free time.
Yeah, that's important.
That's sort of the main draw why we're gonna be going there in the first place.
Yeah.
So Popular Silks is like 1. They do have a shoe carnival, which we had to actually look at an offer that they were offering where they had free shoes the Saturday after the 4th of July. They would have a shoe rebate program. Unfortunately, that is not real. So if you saw the Reddit post like we did, that's not real.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
They have a Hot Topic.
They do have a Hot Topic, which...
It's a clothing store, right?
That is a clothing store, yeah.
And they had an Aeropostale?
And an Aeropostale, and I think that's it.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
And a Boscov's too, but that's kind of anchor.
Yeah.
So...
that's kind of double dipping. They do sell clothes, but...
So I think, what do you say, 3?
Yeah, I would say 3.
So 3 for food, okay. 3 for food.
3 for food.
No.
3 for clothing.
3 for clothing, sorry.
Yeah.
3 for clothing.
He's hungry.
Yeah.
I didn't feed him this morning. Entertainment. What would you say about entertainment?
So entertainment, they have
an AMC.
They have an AMC, which is pretty big.
They have cops sometimes.
They have cops. They have a church there, which I guess we can count as like a... Entertainment, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't add like a religious point on the scale.
There's no religious scale. Yeah, there's no religious score. But if it was a religious store, it'd be pretty high because they have a church.
Yeah.
But I think for entertainment, they used to have an escape room. They don't have that anymore. They used to have a tax filing at Jackson Hewitt. That's still there, but...
It's never
there's a Native American. You can get some Native American history, which is pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
They have a clock you can look at. That's always fun.
With no hands.
Yeah, so you can't really look at it, but...
You could admire the
movie theater is going to be the big
draw.
So I'm going to give it like 3, you think?
Yeah, I think
it's carried by the movie theater. Movie theaters are pretty big.
Yeah.
Everything else though is pretty lacking.
Yeah. What about the presentation?
Well, I will say is that the Neshaminy Mall does try. They have that Native American fountain, and they put, because the water's not in it anymore, but they put this blue stuff in it so it looks like water.
It's like ripped up foam.
They're trying,
yeah.
They're trying on that.
And they do have in the empty stores, which there are many of, they have little mannequin displays with clothes that are at the Boscov's. So
yes.
You can count that. So
they do try. So I'll give it like a 3 too. Obviously, there's still nothing there. So it's gonna be kind of filler, but it looks kind of alive. They try to make it look like it was all on purpose.
Yeah. They kind of like pretend like it's still alive.
Yeah. So we'll give it a 3. on that.
Yeah. Lots of 3s today.
What's the next category?
Anchors.
Okay, anchors. This is a pretty good category because they have a Barnes & Noble, an AMC, and a Boscov's.
All true.
So that is true. Those are pretty good anchors, I'd say. Barnes & Noble's is pretty big. Same with the movie theater. Boscov's not so much because Boscov's...
The Boscov's is kind of empty, you know.
They have a travel department there, which was not open at the time of filming. They have an optical department that was not open at the time of filming. They have a hearing aid center that was not open at the time of filming.
Sadly.
A candy
counter
that was not open at the time of filming.
Yeah. They have a carpets and drapes section.
There was no working at the time of filming. There was a jewelry counter not open at the time of filming.
They had an outlet in the back. That was open at the time of filming.
Yeah, that was open at the time of filming. The outlets were like Macy's backstage, if you know what that is. But it's like 1,000 times worse because there's nothing there.
Yeah. They had lots of plastic cutlery, so if you need that, there you go.
Yeah. Lots of stuff from Target that doesn't sell well. So if you need some stuff from Target that doesn't sell well.
If you need shimmer and shine bath bombs.
Yeah. There's some shimmer and shine bath bombs there. Besides that, though, the Boscov's was kind of whatever. Barnes & Noble, on the other hand, there's a Starbucks in the Barnes & Nobles, but not much activity going on there.
You could have come in that for food.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I forgave him, so you have to forgive him.
It's a 1 out of 5 anyway. Because, actually, we're going to move food to a 2 out of 5. We'll give Starbucks a 2 out of 5.
Pray for forgiveness.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now,
seasonal festivity.
Were we giving anchors?
Did we? I would say we give anchors. I don't think it's fair to give it the same as clothing because there is significantly less. I feel like in the anchor. Oh well, I don't know. It's tough because the AMC and the Barnes & Noble really carry it.
Yeah, well, the Boscov's is doing fine, I think too. Maybe it's doing fine. I don't know. 3's fine. Yeah,
3.
A lot of 3's going on today.
Many 3's going around. The last category is seasonal festivity.
They don't have Santa anymore, so 0 probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much just 0.
0.
The Easter Bunny wasn't there this year.
He wasn't there right now either.
Yeah. There's no summer fairy either, doesn't look like.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably 0 out of 5. I think they do put some decorations up. Those are more on the store's end, not the mall itself.
Yeah, the mall doesn't really.
So yeah. I think 1 or 0.
I would say 0.
Okay, 0. So we'll do a 0 on that one.
It leaves us with a final tally of 11 out of 30.
So this mall gets a failing.
Yeah.
Like a 36%, I think.
Something like that.
Overall, though, this mall is pretty much dead, and there's pretty much no reason to come here unless you want to catch a movie or buy a book.
Or do both.
Yeah, or do both.
But you have to drive around because
the
movie theater's walled off.
Yeah, what did we give presentation?
We give presentation we give it a 3.
We'll knock it down because half the mall's like you have to walk around.
10.
Yeah.
Like a 10 out of 30 is our final score.
Yeah, 10 out of 30. Presentation gets knocked down to a 2. So for our final, there's pretty much no reason to come here unless you want to catch a movie or buy a book.
Or do both.
Yeah, or do both.
But you have to drive around because
the
movie theater's walled off.
Yeah,
or the food gets a 2. Presentation gets a 2. The anchors get a 3. The entertainment gets a 3. Seasonal festivity gets a 0.
So 10 or 9?
10, is it?
You think so?
3, 3, 2.
Keep this in. Struggling with whatever this number that appears on screen right now was our final total. So
editing Steve will figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So that was our video reviewing the Neshaminy Mall. Overall, don't come here unless you want to catch a book or watch a movie or both at the same time.
This mall does not have it all.
This mall does not,
At least.
which is pretty achievable. This mall does not have it all. Don't go here
If you want it all.
unless you want it all. Thank you all for watching. You have anything else you want to say about the Neshaminy Mall? The totem pole. There was a totem pole that got built here once, and it got knocked down.
Yeah.
Add and post the totem pole.
Steve.
Hours.
They closed at 6 on
They closed
Sunday.
at 6. As of filming, it's 6:06 on a Sunday, and there's still people going in. So I think the Barnes and Noble is open still. It's just the anchors are open, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Except for the Boss Cops, which does close at 6.
Yeah.
We were there. It was like, it's 5:30. We're going to close in a half hour.
Yeah. So.
R.I.P. Well, that's all for today's episode of Does the Mall Have It All? I'm Dom. That's Luke. We're here live on the scene. Follow for more updates.
Stay tuned for next episode where we'll be reviewing
The Oxford Valley Mall.
the Oxford Valley Mall.
In Oxford Valley.
Let's make it look like we're stealing. Let's pretend I dropped the phone.